Hello everyone! And welcome back to Karlova Design channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you how to make this little compact phone stand. What I like about it, it doesn't take much space. Turned out it can also hold a large iPad. I didn't expect that, it just happened to be very well balanced. I've seen a question in comments like if I need to put something inside of it, like if it's weighted, does it need additional weight for it? I don't have anything inside of it. It's just like that. Maybe it would be convenient if your phone is in the case and if it gets stuck when you take it out. Well, mine doesn't. Goes in and out perfectly. So, to make this one, it's important to choose the correct leather. The leather should be stiff like cardboard. I used some 2.5–3 millimeters vegetable tan, and I've tried to make it out of a little bit thinner and softer leather, and it didn't work. It took me 4 attempts to make this one right, so I hope you guys appreciate the effort. Link to the pattern is in the description. It's not a project for a beginner because I think it does require some experience, because there's gonna be some skiving, there is gonna be some tight stitching. But every time you say that the pattern is not for the beginner, there are always people who want to challenge themselves. They actually get excellent results and learn a lot in the process. Other than that, it's a really small project which you can accomplish in a day, maybe even half a day, because there is just like very few parts, very short stitching lines, and it's a very satisfying project because it's cool when you make something and it just works, right? And don't forget to push some buttons around this video. I've also made a major upgrade to my workshop. I finally purchased a table, and it's so comfortable to work on the table versus the floor. I really highly recommend it to anyone who has any doubts about it. So guys, working on the table is really great. Then there's some upgrades to sound and light, and I hope you like the videos more than before, and let's go and get started. According to people's feedback, they don't like music in the tutorials, so no music for you. The pattern comes in A4, US letter and SVG format and is designed for 4mm stitching irons. Printing instructions are included with the pattern to make sure you print everything correctly and will not have any troubles. The phone bed is made out of 1.2mm Crazy Horse, and I would say you can use pretty much any leather, just don't make it too thick to not create too much bulk in that part. So anything around 1 to 1.5mm or around 2 to 3 ounce would work just fine. For all the rest of the parts, you're gonna need something really stiff. As I mentioned before, I'm using 3mm vegetable tan, and it's like maximum stiffness. Use 12.5mm or half an inch punch to make the holes in the sides. Now I'm gonna skive all the edges except those that go around the cutout. I'm also gonna skive the corners to avoid bulkiness because there's 3 layers. And we have to skive all the pieces this way except the phone bed and the bottom piece. I do believe that you're gonna do much better job here because I, frankly speaking, suck at skiving.
Ui, блядь.
I've also bought this skiver at our local shoemakers market, and I think it doubles as a weapon. So anyway, I'm practicing and learning how to use this one. Now we're gonna skive the top front and top back, and again we are not skiving the edges around the opening, but we still skive the corners. Now it's a good moment to finish the edges that we won't be able to finish later, which are the side edges of the front and back top pieces. The top front and top back are a little bit different in size, so don't confuse them. This leather has some waxy finish, so I decided I'd buff everything with a piece of canvas to give it some gloss. So we got all our pieces ready and let's start stitching. So we are going to stitch the top back and top front to the curved parts of the side pieces. Now let's trim whatever is sticking out. I think I say it so often that I already need a t-shirt. So anyway, you can do it now or you can do it later. And in any case, be careful so you don't trim more than you should.
So on this thing we have one edge, these are sides, one edge is straight and one is a little bit curved, so this is the back edge. It goes to the back side, and this straight edge we're gonna stitch to the front side, and we're gonna stitch this thing all the way around.
And whenever you cross another stitching line, try to pass that stitch below the seam allowance. And let's trim whatever is sticking out. The bottom part is quite easy. There are 4 corners that need to be aligned with the corners, obviously, and on the bottom the shorter sides are the back and the front, and the longer sides correspond to the side pieces.
Then we're gonna sand these corners off to make it more rounded, because this part is more rounded, so the bottom, we don't want the bottom to stick out too much with these corners, so we're later gonna sand this off and burnish and do the edges as we are supposed to do. This is a very needle breaking kind of project, I can say. I didn't break mine, but I might.
You know the drill, I'm not gonna say it again. And final touches, make sure all your edges are nicely sanded and burnished.
Okay, now if there's a problem with the bottom, so if it doesn't want to be flat, just beat it with a hammer. No, just kidding. Just shape it with your hands a little bit. You can do something like this to show it how it should be. Check if everything is having the right shape. This is the right shape, so the back is a little bit higher than the front, so the phone kinda has more stability when it's in there. There you go.
That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you subscribe, you're never gonna miss next patterns, which is like, thank you, Captain Obvious. But YouTube is the first place where people get informed about new patterns getting released. So if you like to see my future creations, please stay and join the club and join the Facebook group. Comment, like, dislike. The link to the pattern is in the description. Feel free to shop around. I got a lot of amazing stuff that you might also enjoy making. I'll see you in the next one.